Hey Taurus, welcome into a general bonus reading for you. I hope you're doing well. Let's jump right into the Light Seers Tarot and see what we get for you. There's a reasoning for you being here, for being guided to this reading, even if it's not the entire reading, okay? Just remember to take what applies. And you never know what's going to apply moving forward. So right from the middle, I just heard such intuitive souls. The Eight of Wands, it feels like a lot of us drawn to the reading are going to find things are picking up in pace, busier times ahead. You might find as well there's a highlighting of something that you've been working on for a while, maybe that you just started, or both, that's meant to pick up in productivity, increase, and rewards will flow towards you because of it. Wow, I feel like you're going to be doing and probably have been doing a lot of speaking. So when you can, you have the space to rest your Taurus beautiful voice, all right? There's a sense of the color pink and green being relevant for you moving forward, whether it's spiritual meaning-wise and or otherwise. Now, I do sense that there's going to be a lot of, sparkly things is what I'm getting, and creativity coming into your world. It's as if a lot of Tauruses drawn to the reading are very creative souls, and somehow that connects your intuition at times, but the creativity has maybe left your life in certain ways, or completely, it may feel like, and spirit will push you, guide you, and you'll just randomly feel like being creative. It's this feeling of a lot of which needing to create more, to develop in their life in a different manner, right outside of the daily routines and the norm and what you're used to. Now, what you be, excuse me, that was not the right wording. What you are reminded of from the past feels quite heavy, okay? Some of which feels light, but when it's heavy, just do your best to shift your awareness towards the present moment, even maybe the future more so, in an optimistic way. It doesn't feel like all of the spiritual guidance that you get is positive, but when it feels loving, heartwarming is what I'm getting, and just supportive, know that you deserve more of that, all right? And it feels like there's at least one person in your waking world, interesting wording, that is going to very much be there for you in certain ways you even unexpect, that you don't expect, in other ways that you do expect. But I feel as if you're going to be gaining a lot of communication about the souls you're meant to connect with moving forward, a lot of which reconnect with one, if not a couple different souls from your past that you went different ways. When you find the need to meet up with somebody new, I would say just go for it. All right, trust your intuition, of course, but I also feel like the connections you have currently, or maybe one in particular, there's a development of which moving forward that feels very, very new, and it's because both of you are absolutely changing, all right? Now I feel as if there's a focus on your femininity is what I'm getting. Wow, I said that really weird. Your feminine side, your masculine side, and for a lot of which the intertwining of both. And how much of each you kind of have, and how maybe that's changing moving forward due to what you've decided, what you chose, and even when it comes to past experiences. I'm getting the color red as well. There's something about you needing to be prepared for things to speed up and increase for you, because you haven't been prepared enough, but you've been prepared a lot is also what I'm getting. Like a tree, as they're showing me this detail, which is very, very interesting and true. There are layers to you as an individual, as a soul, when it comes to your world. There is more to what you've gained over time, knowledge and experience-wise, from spirit, from other people, places, even items, that is going to be reminded to you and will feel maybe new knowledge and experience-wise, feeling-wise, but I do feel like some of which will be like, wow, I do remember gaining this, or I just know I haven't learned this for the first time. Does that make sense? Your awareness is growing moving forward to the point where you are going to even help people with it, but it's going to help you enhance the positivities in your world, as well as create new beneficial experiences in situations moving forward along your Taurus path. You may find that you're very much spoken through by spirit moving forward, even if it's not something you usually experience. But I do feel like there are certain factors that affect you in a negative manner. Energy, maybe your spirituality for some, your experiences, location, absolutely that's energy. And maybe the way it's run or is proceeding or shifts in energy. It's this feeling of you needing to protect your energy to the best of your ability. It's like there's so much that can affect you. Noise as well. But I do sense that you're going to be reminded you deserve different types of peace at this point than you once had, that you feel you even need and want now. But I also want to say there's a focus on you needing to nourish yourself, okay? When you feel hungry, don't ignore it. Don't delay it, right? The feeding to one's soul. Interesting. All right, now I'm getting knowledge. When you feel the need to or the push to look something up to enhance the awareness of something, maybe to search it online or to grab a book, maybe to go visit somewhere, trust your intuition, but I feel like you're going to be finding the assistance coming to be in so many different random ways, and even already existing ways for you that will help you enhance the knowledge within your soul, your mind, your awareness once again. But the Ace of Swords, definitely talking about clarity, all right? You're going to find that when things are very stiff for you physically, it's like things are pausing for a reason. Even if you feel like it's negative, just trust in the process of things, right? And make changes when need be. I also sense that you're heading in a more logical direction, but a heart-filled world for you to be wrapped up with, to say the very least. It feels like there's going to be a cancellation that will work to your advantage. All right, you're not going to understand that until the time comes. But there's also a feeling of you being reminded where you're meant to be, whether it's in that specific housing situation, that maybe it's that city or that county or something of the sort, maybe state or a country for some. But I do feel like it's maybe a work location for some, and I just got for some it's a connection as well. But I feel like you're going to need to remember the love that you deserve is not looking like it once did, okay? You're a different person now. You're at a different point, a different era, if you will, once again. Did not say that. But I feel like you are going to see the dots starting to connect for you in different ways. But I also feel like you're going to read very well, all right? Whether it's an improvement on actually reading things, you could be becoming or enhancing your ability to read tarot, oracle cards maybe. Somebody feels, a spirit feels like you should, and you might feel like you need to buy a specific deck. There's guidance wrapped up into it, all right? Yeah, there's guidance wrapped up into it all, even if it's not positive at times. But the Ten of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles, you'll be shown the way moving forward that will make you feel maybe a little bit alone but connected. And I do sense that there's going to be a connection to why things ended, especially one very messed with bad energy situation, and Spirit's showing you how it's lightening and strengthening your way of being because of the removal of that situation, but just because of where you feel you're heading and are more so, okay? But your hopeful vibe in one if not multiple ways is very much shining through. When you don't feel like smiling, they're saying don't force it, but also at certain points you might feel like you need to smile in the mirror kind of forcefully, or you may be pushed to dance by Spirit. There's a lot of that for me this morning. But I was just given the message of cornucopia for you, and it was not the image they showed me, but I do feel like you're going to feel like the luck is flowing in, the rewards are building up. Store it for the future in one if not multiple ways. For some that's financial or maybe otherwise, or it could be actual items to store. But I feel like you're going to be, for a lot drawn to the reading, moving to a new place of residence in the future, maybe a couple, and this will feel just very much on point and supported by the spiritual realm. Other people will feel like helping you, but it's not always going to be correctly placed time-wise or intention-wise. I sense that you're going to need to trust it out. If you work for somebody, a company, or maybe multiple people, there's something about you impressing them moving forward. I don't know why I feel the need to say that. 847, look up that number, and 1212. But I do also want to say that you have a vibe that inspires, you have a vibe that's going to even change more so moving forward. But you will sense your connection to trees and dogs are significant. You'll see why. You maybe already know part of that. Ooh, look at that. As your world changes, Taurus, you're changing. As your world changes, the abundance will flow in. You will be reminded that the choices are adding up in good ways, in beneficial ways. There's also a reminder to, trust your noggin, okay? Not when it comes through negatively from Spirit, but maybe when it comes through positively and what you've gained and what you're gaining more so, all right? There's a sign that will come through in the upcoming 3 days for you that will be enlightening. It will very much connect you to what's meant to be transformed in a very positive way for you moving forward once again. But I feel like you're always going to be pushed to look at new things from a sign or multiple, maybe a reminder. There's a feeling of you standing proud by the end of certain accomplishments because you've been through a lot, and you're meant to go through a lot less in that sense moving forward, but more accomplishments, different experiences, and more connecting in positive ways. Allow for yourself to remember everything is happening for a reason, including what feels a little bit uncomfortable. Allow yourself to flow, allow yourself to grow, and trust your beautiful Taurus intuition. You have a beautiful future, my friend, all right? You're so blessed. I'll see you next time.